Welcome back to another episode of This is Damage Testing with the Fisher Sword and the Buff Sword that we found. And there will be some really interesting outcomes of it. That means our elemental orb or particle heal and whatnot is a nice thing to have indeed, but not in domains. That means every character that can heal is a nice thing to have, but actually we should focus on something that deals more damage. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oi. Just getting more damage. It's just ooh. Yeah, let's focus on this one right now. Hey. So do we have a few more of those enhancement gems? Ooh. Okay, where do I get this? It's a drop by a 40 plus Electro Assassin mages. I know that there are Electro Assassin mages, but I have no idea if I found a 3-star item of that sort. But yeah, it also needs a high adventure rank. Okay, that's a thing too. So, what kind of character would benefit from that? Our main character can dish out some damage, but it would still be best to place this on K, maybe. So let's take this. This one also has a bonus attack, right? And we still are able to heal, just not with the sword itself, but with the elemental hit that we have. So what about our main character and his abilities and stuff? Like, how do they correlate to just hitting things and dishing out damage? Plunges from it, yeah, it has nothing to do with it. Slitting Wind. The last hit of a normal attack combo unleashes a wind blade, dealing 60% of attack as animal damage to all opponents in its path. The last hit of a normal attack combo. The normal attack combo is 5 hits. And the effect of the Fisher Sword is a 50% one. That means 5 hits may not even be proccable or achievable with this. Okay, so this one is not the right one for the job. Reduces damage taken while is active, and this one, and Gut Search and whatnot. Yeah, this one just increases elemental damage and whatnot. One additional icicle, nice. Yeah, and the crit rate. I just don't know if I should put this item on the main character, or if I should keep it on the character that I use more often, right? Because this one I usually just use to trigger things once, and then I go back to Kaya. But which one of those has more damage? 600 and 400. No. So that's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? But only because this character here has the higher items equipped. But yeah, let's just think about the Fisher Sword. Maybe we can trigger it a nice way. Or maybe. On hit, normal or charge attacks increase attack and defense by 4% for 6 seconds. Maximum 4 stacks. This occurs only 200 and something, 200 and whatnot. Physical damage bonus, yeah, nice to have. Come on. On hit, does not deal so much attack damage to a single enemy. Okay, so this one scales with attack damage. So we should put it on a character that has very high attack damage to begin with. So let's keep it on him though. I would have liked to keep the healing sword though. Yeah, because it's the healing sword is just nice. Huh. Okay, do we want to continue going through that domain just to get those upgrades? Or, by the way, what is my... Come on. 27, so it takes a while to actually achieve that. Huh. To get the level 31. So... healing. I was thinking about getting Hydro characters, 2 Hydro characters to get the resonance of the 2 effect. That means you get a 30% increase in healing. Actually, let's get in here and let's look at the resonance effect on the top right. If there even is something like this. Usually you can see a resonance effect, but this one has no resonance effect. Doesn't even give a shit. Where can you see your character resonance stuff? Not in here though. Character archive? No. The only details you get are the details of the character, but that is pretty much it. Huh. Also, I was looking at the skills of some of those characters, and Bennett seems to have a really good one. Yeah, because he dishes out tons of damage. Razor, nice character, but for some reason he just doesn't play nice or well enough. I could use Chongyun and Kaya to get the bonus crit against Cryod or whatnot characters, like 15% is pretty decent. But yeah, this would just be, as I said, a bonus of 7.5% damage. And what if I just get the 7.5% somewhere else, right? But it's still nice to have. You could... it's that stuff. Yeah, you can have an increase in attack by 25% if you have 2 Pyro characters in your team. So yeah, that means you need, in order to be better than these 25%, you would need 50% crit rate. That's a lot of crit rate. And the cryo effect you have in here is just 15%. That's definitely not comparable. That is just not comparable if you think about it. It's only good if you combine both of those effects, but if you can choose between either the attack or the crit, then go for the higher number. Oh, that's iffy. Okay, Hydro just increases my damage. There's another nice stat, and this is the double Electro characters. Superconduct Overload and Electro Charged have 100% chance to generate an Electro Elemental Particle. That means you can spam your ultimate faster. Or more often. That's neat. But other than that, there's nothing in here. Yeah, either get 2 Pyro characters or 2 Cryo characters, or do an even better thing, go with 2 Pyros and 2 Cryos. And then you can combine those 2 effects and always use the Melt or Vaporize. No, it's Melt, isn't it? Pyro and Cryo do deal or do turn into Melt. And always finish with the lower temperature skill. So you can either have a Hydro effect as a finisher, or a cryo effect if the enemy is pyroed, right? If it's burning. But the thing you should do is always finish with the effect that is the lower temperature one, so water or cryo. And if you do, the damage you deal is 2 times the cryo or water damage number. Okay, we're not dishing out enough damage for this. Still not dishing out enough damage for this. Come Come on. Ooh. Oh, there we go. No. This was the... Whoop. 1, 2, 3. I don't see... I want to see damage numbers happening here. Come on. And also, what happens if I attack them? When do I know that I did the damage thing? Why don't I see any damaging numbers? Is it because of the shield? Might be because of the shield. Yeah, it's weird. There we go, finally. Once you reduce their health, you know if you deal more damage or not. But it's 300. Nah. It would be 200%, so I would dish out. How much damage with it? 600 something, maybe. I upgraded the sword, but for some reason I don't really have a use for it. That was just so well thought of. Unbelievable. Okay, got it. What is this Noctis stuff even good for? Like, sure, you can... Whoop. Oh, what if you use it for a drop-down attack? As a fight starter. That's a really good idea. Because the drop-down does 160-ish or 120 something damage. But if you use it to start a fight with, then you're also pretty well off, right? Right. So, there's a... Oh, there. Yeah. Did I trigger that? I think so, right? Yeah, you trigger this by activating those fire totems. Or fire torches. Okay, it's 100 damage. See that? Oh. 180 that. No, it's still 180, 150, 190, 100. No. Okay, 400. Again, 600, but only for the elemental. The thing is, I have no idea when this sword is on cooldown. I can just guess. And I don't want to guess. I want to know if it's working or not. Look at this, 600. Oh, there, 700 damage. Look at that. Oh, wait a minute. I think I read this thing wrong, didn't I? On hit has to a single enemy. Okay, to a single enemy, but it did not say anything about charged attacks or whatnot. Okay, nothing. But there was the 700 whatnot damage. That's weird. No. 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 Yes. Interesting. 1,000 damage all of a sudden. Like it's just poof. There's a separate damage number just popping up. But the annoying thing about this is that, yeah, there's a second damage number happening. That's weird. we go. Okay, there's our 1000 damage. Nice. Could it be that it says on hit, right? It doesn't say on normal attack, just on hit. That means we have to use something that hits really, really hard in order to trigger like tons of damage. Like this one. It doesn't dish out that much damage.
Oh my. Yeah, the heal is still there, it's just not that permanent. I just like having a constant heal available. Just to feel safe, you know? It's just so neat. So neat. Okay, what other thing do we need to upgrade here? This is the... I don't have another... No, this is the other catalyst. Defeating an enemy increases... No. I don't want to rely on this stuff. Bane of Water and Ice increases damage, affected by Hydro or Cryo. I could just use this one instead and benefit from a 10% increase in damage. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, let's just compare this for a moment. This one here gives you a bonus of 12% against cryo or hydro enemies, right? This one here does 240% attack damage to a single enemy. A single one, right? This one would be useful against multiples that are affected by it. But yeah, let's just think about this one. You can use it once every 15 seconds. Maybe you can upgrade it, but let's just go with these numbers. 15 seconds and 240%. So we have to use the bonus damage, and we have to get the damage over time for this. So 240 over 15 seconds. And then we know the damage per second that... yeah, the damage per second that happens, right? And then we could maybe compare this with the 12%. Or maybe something different here. Maybe we need something like an attack speed number. Where do we get attack speed from? How many times can we attack? Where's our attack speed? ATK SPD. Is there something like that even? I just see stamina, I see resistance, I see physical damage, but I see reduce cooldown, I see incoming healing, 20%. Oh yeah, there we go, energy recharge by 10%, but there is nothing like attack speed also. Interesting. So attack speed is either on... It's not on the weapon. Where could that be? Defense, max HP, no. If I would be attack speed, where would I be? It would be in the list, right? That would make so much sense. So let's just attack him once, because... Okay, 600. Let's attack him again and see what the damage said. Again, 600. So it always does 600 whatnot damage. This is 400, 100, another 180. Swayed. At some point we waited for all the 15 seconds. Okay, and again, bam. There's our 757. It kind of acts as an additional source of damage. It just gets triggered. Like a second hit or something like that. Very, very interesting, this effect. Really interesting. But yeah, it does kind of work like a like an additional hit, and it also kind of gets triggered strangely. And this one is just 600. The thing about it is the 600% is always the cryo ability that I have here. Didn't really have anything to do with the rest. Testing out the damage. There we have another enemy to test things with. The thing is, you have 50% to chance of triggering this, so it could either work or it could not. Okay. See this 900 damage, just once, but it's a nice kind of finisher that you can do every now and then. Like 900. This is basically 9 attacks that you can do. But yeah, only against a single enemy, so let's think about it. Where would this be useful? Against bosses. So this Fisher Sword is good as a character switch boss kill weapon. That's a mouthful, but this is just what it is. Okay, so which character do I use to kill bosses with? And also, should I maybe get a different feather here to increase my attack value? Because this one gives 123 bonus attack, and the one that I have on this one is just half as good. But yeah, which one should I go for? Then you also have your crit rate stuff and whatnot. Come on. Oh yeah, and crit damage. Then you have this, the 30% crit, 30% crit. I could try to go for a crit build just in case. Okay, wait a minute. If I play well enough, right, then I would not need to heal myself with abilities because I can evade at the right time. Right? Good. Then if I just get good, I can play Glass Cannon. Ooh, 1,000 damage. Oh, I just like this sword. I don't know. It's just so... it's amazing. I think the lowest you can go is 12 or 10 seconds. If you think about it, boss fights are usually burst-ish in nature, or have different phases. You have an attack window. There we go. Every now and then you can attack a boss. There we go, like this one. Okay. And it is done. Every now and then you can attack a boss. So using this Fisher Sword to get a trigger every now and then would be pretty sweet. And the best way would be to put this on a character that is strong enough so you get the highest trigger possible. And then you switch to another character that does not need to be that strong. The thing is, you usually fight with the strongest character available to you anyway, right? So you need 2 strong characters. One for the trigger and one for the constant fight. And which one do you pick? That's just the iffy thing. Which one do you pick for a constant fight? Do you pick the one with the buff sword, or do you pick the one with the heal sword? How do you choose? Okay, wait a minute. If we enhance this and refine this, you can have a maximum of 2% HP for this one, right? Yeah, rank 5 is the highest. The nice thing is that it would also change its design a little bit. What do we do? I could try to upgrade this weapon here. And see if the bonus in cryo damage gives me any benefits here. Because look at this one. This one has a bonus defense value, right? Because, and yeah, it's a nice defense sword. And as I said, offense is almost better if you get good. Then this one is also base attack and attack. This one has physical damage bonus, basically the same thing. But it only affects the physical portion of our abilities, so it's only half as good. So yeah, and then you have this stuff. Now what's better, having this instant thing, having a... Okay, wait a minute, how many stacks can I have? Okay, so if you have all of this stacked up, you can deal an additional amount of damage, which is 4 times 4, meaning 16% bonus damage. On hit, normal, or charged attacks. Wait a minute. On hit, normal or charged attacks increase attack and defense by 4% for 6 seconds. Okay, so everything that I do basically increases attack and defense by 4%. The nice thing is that this one is also a defense boost that I get. It's the same as this, having this singular sword equipped. So having this one gives me the boost. Whereas this one would only give me the offensive effect. But this one needs to be stacked first. But you can do this fairly easily, right? Like, you can do this within almost 1.5 seconds. Actually, quicker than 1.5 seconds. And you can even improve this. It's kind of like the same thing. But this one is just better. The only problem about it is the physical damage bonus. It's only the physical damage bonus that gets boosted. So you kind of lose half of the bonus damage that you get from this one. If you go for just attack boost. This one is also just attack boost, but it's just, yeah, kind of better. But the thing is, I also want to play with better items altogether, like not just a 4-star item and whatnot. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there's still this animalcule there. Oh, I just like the fish's sword. Yeah, I can heal with food, why not? I just have to get good and heal with food. But I would have liked to play with the healing bonus too. Would have been so sweet. Just attacking and not even giving a shit about getting hit or whatnot. That would be so sweet. You don't need to break a sweat or anything. Why is there a chest up here? And why did I not take that one yet? That's weird. Only thing I need is some way of knowing... Ah! I just trigger my ultimate and then I know exactly where when the fisher thing is ready. Okay, this was hopefully not the fisher. No, not yet. There we go. It's so nice. It's so nice. The instant damage. The instant damage. Okay. What if? Yeah. What if we have the instant damage and accidentally trigger a crit with it? That would mean we deal 1,000 damage plus like 50%. So it doesn't happen all the time, but if it happens, it's just cool. It's just boom, boss gone. It has a nice feel to it. Definitely much better. Definitely so much better. Ooh, but oh no. Skadoosh. Come on, get up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's just compare the damage for this one. 1, 2, 3. I deal 150-ish damage, 114, 130. If I take this one, I deal 170 to 90. But it's because this character also has bonus attack, right? What I need to do is switch the equipment around. But it's not the character itself that plays differently. But yeah, 170. So if I would trigger the cryo effect, I would benefit from the boost in damage. So let's just let's switch weapons around and take this one here. Can I? Nah, I need those bloody balls for this. Okay. Let's try this out. 500, 300. Whoa. Hmm. 200, 200, 200, 300, 300 again. Wow. Okay, so the damage changed between 200 and 300. No, we don't want to enhance it. Now we switch back to our previous weapon. Do we have just one more enemy so I can look at the difference here? And whoop. Bam. This one of course gets immediately cancelled, but look at this. 180 damage something. Again 180. Let's just burn down its shield. Yeah, 180. So we basically deal twice as much damage when it comes to physical if I switch the swords around. Constantly. Alright. This is the other big thing to keep in mind. We constantly dish out tons and tons and tons of damage. But only because this character... No. We tested it on... I have to look at the main character to see if that one has a different, has different damage too. Do we have some more enemies so I can test this? Also, who are you? You are Yue Chuan. Do you need something else? Was this the crab dude? Yeah, he's on a stroll, and he wants to find stuff, right? How could you be wrong? Yada yada yada, efforts and whatnot. And the only thing he finds are crabs. I need another enemy to test something. Like if you want to have want to fight an enemy, then all of a sudden there we go. There are some blobs. I want to see how much damage the animal character does. Look at this one. 130, 130 something. 180, 184. I can't switch weapons in fight, I think, right? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm in combat. Alright. So that means I have to get quickly out of combat. There we go. Now we are out of combat. Let's switch the weapons to this one here. Now we do have the buff sword. If in doubt, just test out the damage. See what sticks. And take that one instead. And Skadadoosh. 190. 196. 200. 204. And 200 and... yeah. 300 damage every now and then. 300. So the damage increased from 180 to 300. And I can slash multiple enemies, right? Because I can also do like this things. Okay. that means that the main character, this one, will keep the Fisher Sword just for the trigger. And K will be the one to dish out a la damage. Huh, yeah. Because he is the one who fights constantly. The other thing would be to see what the cryo thing would do, right? Because, wait a minute, let's go back to the damaging numbers here. I assume these attack bonuses to be the same. The only problem is if you level up this sword, then of course it will be higher level and whatnot. It will just scale better. But this one here does more damage against enemies affected by cryo. So we get a bonus here, and we also get an attack bonus. The attack bonus is considerably the same as this one here, but this one also has a bonus physical damage. So every time I strike them, I dish out more damage. This one has a bonus in attack and a bonus in increased damage, so it's kind of the same thing. This one has a bonus in attack. This one has a bonus in attack. This one has more attack, so this one would have the same amount of attack, I presume. This one, same thing. Like, it's strange. And then you have this pop ability, which is just so funny to use. Come on. And then of course you have your defense sword, which does not deal. That's the reason why I am now able to get rid of all these enemies so quickly. Alright, what happens if I just use the ultimate? Nothing. No, what was that? Nope. 90! 100? Oh, 90 again. 90 again. Always dishing out 90. 400, there we go. This was this Fisher Sword in action. 150, wow. It's basically 100 times more damage. Problem is, if you switch characters, you also... but you keep the buff. You lose the buff, but you also keep the buff. So the buff, stays on the character, but it is not available for others to be used. So you cannot use synergy to dish out the additional damage. Alright, so what does it mean for us? We are going to farm more of those cannonballs to improve or to ascend the buff sword so that we can increase the damage of it, to dish out even more damage, to be stronger and whatnot. Because sadly, the Fisher weapon is nice and all, but it can only be used every now and then. Therefore, we switch to him, trigger the sword, switch back again. Yeah, we just try to trigger it once or twice or so, and nothing really happens. And then once we did, we use this guy again. Nice. What about his constellations? Does he have anything in here that focuses on... he only seems to focus on abilities, right? So we have a cryo shield. It's nice to have. Some more time. Yeah, the crit rate of chaos, normal and charge attacks against enemies affected by cryo is increased by 50%. So I need a second cryo character, and I need this excellent blood upgrade. And if I have, then I have 15% increase in damage over time. Because, oh wait a minute, normal and charged attacks, but not a skill ability. This is something to keep in mind. The wording is important. Yeah, increase energy recharge rate. Ooh, okay, by 16%. Yeah, decreases by, but yeah, no, I need this one. I don't have that one yet. Lisa regenerates 2 energy for every opponent hit with violet arc. Sure. Yeah, nice to have, but I would say that going for the crit build on him is just so much better. Enemies frozen by Frost Knob will get you additional elemental particles. Yeah, but you can use the particles to do the heal. And also, ooh, yeah, because the Frost Knob heals you and the heal scales with attack, going for a sword that increases your attack value and buffs that increase your attack value might be something good. Indeed. Where's the... There we go. Yeah, cooldown 6 seconds, but where was the reduction in cooldown? There's something in here that reduces the cooldown on him, but I just don't know where it is. I think it was... No. No. This is the ultimate? This is this stuff? No, this is just the... I thought there was something in here that reduces the cooldown. Where is it? Or maybe I mixed it up with a completely different ability? That could be. It's not this one, no? This one makes the heal better, but we have that one already. This one decreases stamina while sprinting. And this one just improves the elemental particle gain with Frost Knob. So you can use the ultimate more often. And Frost Knob itself unleashes a frigid blast, dealing cryo damage. This one does nothing. It has no interaction with your other skills. Where was the reduction in ultimate time? I don't know. I thought I've seen a reduction of that stuff. This is also really, really nice ability there. They increase crit rate by... No, okay, it's just 10%. It's not that much. Or was it her? No. Bollocks. It had to be some thing in the Constellations, right? Nah, it's not this one. Okay. No, this is crit. This is glacial improvement in time. This is just Frost Knob bonus. This is the cryo shield. But it's only the cryo shield. No 2 effects. This is glacial waltz again. And this is just 1 additional icicle. Huh. Where? No, 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 no. Which character? Increase all party members' movement speed? No. And attack by so and so much? Nice, but no. Okay. The reduction in cooldown is pretty neat on this one. But must activate it burns first, yeah. It's iffy. Baron Bunny, yada yada yada. You can trigger this if you want to. Fires 2 arrows and... No. I thought I've seen something like that on... somewhere. I just... where's the reduction in 1 second? Like, you reduce the cooldown of the skill effect by 1 second or something like that. I don't know where I've seen that. Or maybe they just patched it out of it. No. Am I really that? No. I thought I've seen this. Bollocks. Anyway, we will get in here and do our upgrades, but only in the next next episode. Then like and subscribe. This was a long one. Yeah. Ta-ta.